we have a crisis here. We have a crisis because your family's not being supportive of your marriage, and neither are you.
Look, we've been together for, Dave, you know, our baby wasn't out. It wasn't really part of the plan, and
no, it doesn't matter if it's a part of the plan or not. It is the plan. It is what's going on right now.
It's just, I don't know. I'm really confused right now, babe. It's just when
you're confused.
Without my parents, you know, my mom.
Something that's not confusing about it is that we have a kid together, and if you're not going to help me, then you don't need to be here. I can do this by myself. You haven't even been helping me recently, anyway. So what does it matter? I've been trying.
I tried. You know, at the beginning, you know, I was there. I used to get up every night and do all these things.
Steven, how about you start with just being upfront with your wife, all right? We're going to let you guys have this discussion, but how about you start with just coming clean with your wife so that she knows what's going on? Because, I mean, we don't know her well, but we get the sense she's a good individual trying to do all the right things, and you're not doing all the right things. And, you know, by covering it up or by blaming it on your mom and your sisters, it's just not right. It's just not. And you got a son together, man.
I know.
Stand up, dude.
I know.
Thank you,
well, stand up.
Babe, I'm really sorry, babe.
Sorry about what?
I'm sorry that that thing happened with her. It was just once.
You know, it just doesn't fix the problem that your family doesn't like her, that, you know, they don't come to the birth of your son, and I think you probably had something to do with that as well.
And why don't you...
I had nothing to do with it. I don't know, like my mom, they just don't like it. I don't know
stop blaming your mom for the... How about manning up in your relationship and taking on your mom about it then? You know what I mean? Like, you need to have the discussion with your mom. Mom, this is who I love, this is who I want to be with, this is who I have a son with. But see, I think you're lost.
Do you love Abigail? Do you want to be with Abigail?
I do. Babe, you know I love you. It's just hard, you know. Like, you know, my situation. When I grew up, I had no dad, and it just, you know, I see my son, and it's just.
You gotta have these are the conversations you have. You don't go bail on her and hang with Marlene. This is the stuff you talk about in a relationship.
I know.
Don't you want to be there for your son, though? Like, don't you want to be there, especially since you didn't
have a dad? That's right. Don't you want to be better than that?
I do. I want to.
Better than that, you always talk about how your dad walked out. You always talk about how he wasn't there for you. Why would you want to do that to your son and me? That doesn't make it.
So sorry.
Don't let it be an excuse. Hang on, both of you, 1 second. Hang on for 1 second. Don't let that be the excuse. Blaming your mother. Blaming on. Man up, Stephen. Man up. I feel so bad for Abigail.
No.
All right, it's 1-800-520-1027 here, Kiss FM. We'll take a break. We'll come back.
You're on air with Ryan Seacrest on Kiss FM.